to say about Game Dev Tycoon? Quite simply, it is a game where you are a video game developer, and that is all you need to say about it. It's not a very wide market. It's not like this, like people on the street saying we need games that are like Game Dev Story and Game Dev Tycoon. We need more of that. There aren't a lot of people like that, but there are a sizable amount of people like that, and I'm not one of them, but I don't mind playing games where you make video games. I like that. I like that a lot. The problem is with this game, it has a great idea. It has a great I don't know how to say it. It has a great idea. It has great it has a great idea. It is pandering to a niche market, which is not it's not a bad business strategy. The problem with the Game Dev Tycoon is execution. There are just so many things that leave you scratching your head going, why that? Why would you do that? Why would you put 2 and 2 together? Why would you do that? Why would you put that there? Why would you have this like this? Why would you do this instead of this, which seems simpler? Like, one of my biggest gripes is that researching new topics, it's pretty much luck of the frickin' draw. Now there's a wide array of topics, and each topic like varies vastly from other topics. The problem with all these topics is that they aren't, you have to research them, but they're not linear. They're not, okay, here's the list of all the things that you can research which ones you want. Okay, here is the one that you can research now. I don't get that. I mean, why do I have to wait until year 22 for me to be able to research Cyberpunk in one game through and be able to research it the first thing and another one? Why is it like that? Why did they do that? I mean, it makes no sense that they would lock off the majority of the topics at the start, give you a few you can research, and then randomize which ones you can research. It makes no sense. Say, what if you wanted to make a law game? You'd have to pretty much flip a coin, wish upon a star, bury a pig at a crossroad, use some magic, come up with a weird number, discard that number, and then just hope to God that what you want to research comes up at some point. I mean, I wanted to make a cyberpunk game. It makes sense, right? A cyberpunk RPG during the time the Commodore 64 came out. It makes sense. I wanted to call it Rain Runner, after Blade Runner. And as you probably figured out, I am a huge Blade Runner fanboy. But I wanted to make that game. I couldn't. You know when I had to make the game? You're freaking 29. That's when I was finally able to research Cyberpunk. I spent so much time. I nearly bankrupted my company not producing any games, instead spending the 100 research points I had desperately trying to get to Cyberpunk. I nearly destroyed my company trying to find Cyberpunk, and it was the very last damn thing. It was the last one. And while we're at it, what are these topics make no sense. Yeah, like pirate, you think, a pirate RPG, that'd be great. It's not. A pirate RPG is apparently very, very bad. What? Why is that bad? And a law RPG or a detective RPG, I forget. One of the two is not good. What? I would love a law RPG where you get to play a police officer like in LA Noire. Why is that bad? The things that they use to try and this topic is good with this, and this, but bad with this, and this. Sometimes it makes no sense. Like a space adventure game. It's a strange combination. Oh yeah, because exploring space is strange. What? And they never tell you this. They never say, well, space is strange. Space adventure is a strange combination. They never say that. So you go, yeah, a space adventure game will be great. You make it, and then you bankrupt your company because it's a strange combination, and oh my god, strange. Quick, throw silver at it. Make signs of the cross. Holy be thy name, thy kingdom come. What is this? And another big gripe of mine, it's almost, when you get to the second office, things just get way too expensive. I mean, it's like, I'm making a game, and I'm trying to make it as fast as possible, and I spend roughly Like $1 million in housekeeping. I have 2 employees that are like that aren't paid that much. Why am I spending so much money? And so the execution is just, it's not good. The execution needs refinement. But I am willing to forgive them over this because this is their first game. This is Green Heart Games' first game. So it makes sense that there'd be a few head scratchers. But if they ever make another game like this, they need to resolve these issues. They need to be able to just have all the topics be able to research from one and not have to randomize, like go this topic here, this topic there, this topic here, and if you want this topic, well, fuck you, you're gonna have to wait until the very last year available. And another problem I had is that I had to play 3 different times, start to finish, before I finally got an R&D lab, because the training just didn't work. I had the guy that I hired a guy that needed like 100 research points to be able to do the R&D lab, and I had basically what I did was when we were making games, he was training all the fucking time. And it took 2 years for him to finally be able to create that R&D lab. What? It's like training is almost worthless in this game because they just go, well, congratulations on training, you now pick up 6 points. I don't want to pick up 6 points. I spent fucking $20,000 on this. I should get more than 6 points. Come on. And if you're going to do that, then the requirements to become story guy or graphics guy needs to be lower. Otherwise, you spend the whole damn game just having one guy train, just sitting there going, alright, yes, train, and having the rest of the guys going, well, that dick isn't still in training and not actually doing any work. Some of the decisions make no sense. But overall, I'd have to say, you can have fun with this game. You can have fun with this game. If this game appeals to you, if you can forgive poor execution in the game design, if you can forgive all these issues, you can have fun with this game. So long as you don't mind the fact that you can't name the games exactly what you want. For example, I wanted to name a game, my first company is called Lucky Dollar Games. I wanted to call it the Lucky Dollar Games the Lucky Dollar Games Superstars Battle Extravaganza, and I couldn't because it was too long. The whole fun of the game is creating stupid names for games, and you're not allowed. And I have a character limit? Seriously? These issues need to be fixed if they ever make a Game Dev Tycoon 2 or a game like Game Dev Tycoon. They need to fix them. But I like this game. I also realize many people won't like this game. So I have no choice but to I will have to go the Game Hero route on this and give this a 5. I mean, they don't tell you enough. But they basically throw you in this world that they created, but don't tell you how to succeed in it. I don't want to go onto the internet to have to find out that space and adventure is not a good mix. And all these other issues, the research being basically Church of England pray to God to see if you can find the one you want service. These issues need to be addressed, and this game would, if these issues are addressed, this game would be good. If these issues were addressed, this game would have been easily a 7. But as it sits now, I have to give it a 5.
It's sensitive. It's okay. It's all right. It's just, it's a sensitive trigger.
Because, I mean, come on, there are just too many problems with this game. But again, this is their first game, so I'm willing to forgive them for this. But hey, yeah, you can have fun in the game, and that's all that counts. Individual stories, individuals going, hey, I had fun with this, I did not have fun with this. And that is why I have never put much stock in reviews. Play the game yourself. Play the demo to see if you actually want to buy this game, like I did. That is what I suggest. But still, a 5 upon 10. And in the meantime, this is RGarrettGamer. Like my videos, comment my videos, and subscribe. And if you want to see more reviews or Let's Plays, just ask and I'll deliver. And I'll see you in the next one after this fade out to white. Man, I need a pun after this.